Sarah sat at their favorite cafe, nervously tapping her fingers on the table. She glanced at her watch for the umpteenth time, her heart sinking with each passing minute. Where was Jack? They had been together for 5 years, sharing dreams, secrets, and countless memories. But lately, things had felt off. Jack's late nights at work, his evasive answers, it all pointed to something Sarah couldn't quite grasp. She had dismissed her suspicions as paranoia until yesterday, when she stumbled upon a text on Jack's phone. A text that shattered her world. Finally, Jack arrived, his smile faltering when he saw Sarah's expression. "Hey, sorry I'm late. Work was crazy," he said, sliding into the chair opposite her. Sarah took a deep breath, steeling herself. "We need to talk." Jack's eyes widened slightly, a flicker of unease passing over his face. "Sure, what's up?" "You've been distant lately," Sarah began, her voice trembling. "And I saw the text, Jack. The one from Emily." Jack's face paled, his hands gripping the edge of the table. "Sarah, I can explain." Sarah shook her head, her eyes stinging with tears. "Explain what, Jack? That you've been lying to me? That there's something between you and Emily?" Jack looked down, his silence confirming Sarah's worst fears. "I'm sorry," he finally whispered, his voice barely audible. Tears spilled down Sarah's cheeks as she struggled to process the betrayal. "How long?" she managed to ask, her voice choked with emotion. Jack hesitated, his gaze haunted. "A few months," he admitted quietly. "I didn't mean for it to happen. It just did." Sarah felt a wave of anger and hurt wash over her. "After everything we've been through," she said bitterly. "I trusted you, Jack." Jack reached across the table, his eyes pleading. "Sarah, please. I never wanted to hurt you." Sarah pulled her hand away, the pain in her heart overwhelming. "But you did," she said softly. "You broke us." Jack bowed his head, unable to meet her gaze. "I know," he murmured, his voice thick with regret. Silence enveloped them, the cafe bustling around them as Sarah struggled to find words. "I can't do this anymore," she said finally, her voice steady despite the turmoil inside. "I deserve better than this." Jack nodded, tears brimming in his own eyes. "I understand." They sat in silence for a few moments longer, the weight of their shattered trust hanging between them. Finally, Sarah stood up, her hands trembling as she reached into her bag for her wallet. "Goodbye, Jack," she said quietly, leaving money on the table for her untouched coffee. Jack watched her go, his heart breaking with each step she took away from him. He had betrayed the one person who had loved him unconditionally, and now he was left alone with the consequences of his actions.